Good morning, 8:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Before we get started in today's video, a couple things you can do to really help me out. First, hit that like button. Secondly, turn that bell notification to all so you can see all future updates when I first come out. And step 3, share this. Share this far and wide. Share this on social media. It's the only way to get more people in here. And leave a comment in the comments, as it will help push me through the YouTube algorithm. So I'd like to discuss a little bit about Ripple, as I do in every single update now. After this, we'll go into the technical analysis, and then if you listen to me until the end, at the very end I'll show you how to buy XRP and how to trade like me. I don't like to FUD it up, so I'm not going to talk about any of that until the end of the video. So if you'd like to find out more information, stick until the end. So first things first, about Ripple. Building the internet of value, enabling the world to move value the way information moves today. Mission: build breakthrough crypto solutions for a world without economic borders. Through blockchain technology, Ripple enables global financial institutions, businesses, governments, and developers to move, manage, and tokenize value, helping to unlock greater economic opportunity for everyone, everywhere. Increasing global employees with a passion for purpose and deep respect for diversity, offices in key technology and financial centers around the world. So an impact: increasing global access and equity by building an inclusive, streamlined, sustainable financial system. Together with our customers and partners, we're helping transform how people and businesses access financial services more widely. We also proudly partner with mission-driven organizations that are creating greater economic fairness and opportunity through research, education, and philanthropy. So we'll go farther into the focus in my next update, but first I'd like to play this video before we get into the charts.
Whether you're a financial professional, an overseas worker, an entrepreneur, or a developer, you will find it faster, easier, more transparent, and more affordable to send, receive, and manage digital value. Our world is in the midst of a profound transformation. We want that transformation to work for everyone. Here at Ripple, we're building financial solutions that are faster, more transparent, more sustainable, and more efficient. What took days will now take seconds. What was costly will now be more economical. Call it the Internet of Value. It's blockchain technology solutions that will help put trillions in trapped capital back to work. It's environmentally responsible crypto innovation for a world that demands sustainability. And it's a whole new way to create, move, exchange, and leverage digital value. We're not just after something more. We're after something greater, which is why we're building it together with researchers and policymakers, financial professionals, developers, and entrepreneurs. This is the journey we're on together, enabling a world without economic borders, not just for a few, but for everyone.
So welcome back at 8:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you enjoy, understand, and appreciate the updates that I do every single day on Ripple XRP, the facts, the information, and also the reasoning why I believe so strongly in this cryptocurrency, especially with the ISO flip. As long as you play by my rules and you follow as if I've been, you follow along like I've been telling you, and you're a long-standing supporter, even if you're new today. 18 months ago, I started on YouTube roughly last March. From last roughly July, August, I've been talking about the historic crash that crypto was going to go through. Bitcoin was plus 60K, XRP was plus $1.65. And now we're sitting where we're at. We've got Bitcoin barely hanging on to 21,000. XRP's at 3406. If you weren't tuned in for the update yesterday, we talked about how we have to break this medium-term ascending triangle support. The long-term support would be a little bit farther down on the true ascending triangle, which would be at about 31.89. Right now we need to break through 33.31, approximately 33.24. As we spoke of yesterday, and I'll reinform you today, we're trying to break down this 20-day we were looking to get rejected on, and we haven't gone anywhere yet. But we have to break down 34.07 and then continue down our journey. Right now, our biggest fear is if this doesn't play in a bearish continuation, which right now it's not showing any signs that it's not a bearish continuation. Right now, it's even if it comes up here, it's business as usual, and then it would drop down anyhow. But if it does use this as an inverted head and shoulders, we have to pay attention to this. And I don't want it to use this, but it's my job to keep everybody in the loop. And I take pride in what I do. So, if we're saying this is like the left leg, then we come into the left shoulder, come around, create a head formation, come back around, and then we bounce back to an inverted right shoulder right here. Now we could theoretically bounce up like this if that's what we're doing, and then we could even play all the way up to the top end. That's if we're creating an inverted head and shoulders. It's not guaranteed, and the only way to prove that we're not is to break through this uptrending support ultimately. And then the breakdown, get rejected, and break even farther. That's why you could get a quick bounce in here if you do something like that. But as of right now, that is a bearish continuation that should get us down pretty decent. You know, assuming we don't get a reversal in this area. And we've measured this technical target move. We already knew this was coming before it happened. But now it's our job to pay attention to the next move. I'm not exactly sure what happened. So if this were to break down right there, I mean, that's what we're looking at. You got a target of 31.13 then 3024. And it's just, these support levels are going to start falling. But those are all support levels in the area that are going to have to fall here eventually. It just all depends where this move gets made. So that's what we're watching out for this morning. The big thing is we have not had a back test in this area yet. So we haven't had any kind of move like that where we back tested, which means we could be doing something like this and we could get on top and then end up falling like this. But I would love to see nothing worse than a pullback, even if it comes up to the 4-hour time frame and get rejected on the 20-day. That's what I would love to see. Right now, what I'm hoping for, which it doesn't really appear to me that this is what's going to happen, unfortunately, is that we'll break this 20-day and just continue down. Right now, it looks like we got on top of the 20-day, and you can see exactly with Bitcoin, we had a bigger fall than XRP, and now we're starting to reverse back up, maybe to come to 22,403 area. But what that did for XRP is we kind of just started reversing with that little W reversal, and it's a weak one at that. There's no volume coming in, but at the same time, we've got to pay attention. We need this to break the 20-day support right now on the exponential moving averages, which is the EMA lines. If you want to trade the EMA lines like I do, you're going to have to put on EMA 20, 50, 100, 200, and it's the Dr. Sweets because it's customized slightly. I also like to use the PVT with the private or the price volume trend, which I'll throw that on and show you guys what that looks like. And then I use just the generic volume because I don't want any bullshit. I want the real volume. I don't care about everybody's little things, nooks and crannies they put in. I just want to see the true volume as on the exchange. But that's the price volume trend below. And the reason why I like to use that is because if you're looking at volume in the area, this is as simple. You don't even have to look at the 4D landscape if you don't want. But let's say we're down here. The average volume in the 30-minute was 3.023 trillion. We're dead on in this area. We're about the same. Little less average volume here. So when we were coming down, we had 2.6 trillion or million down here in 30 minutes. We have a lot more participants down here, 3.02 million in volume right here every 30 minutes. That's a lot more volume than people that were out to play here, which means if we continue down, we're probably going to have more volume. So the market makers and manipulators are looking for the volume. There's less volume up here, more volume down here. Might stick in this area, try to cut back a little bit of the rest of this volume right here, and then break down even farther to try to find even more volume. There's a bigger volume profile down here than there was just up here when we dropped about 10% ago. Which means if we're finding more volume here, there's probably going to be more capitulation that'll start a little bit lower than here. XRP Future Millionaire. Hit that like button, and I'll be back shortly. And in the comments, please let me know what you like of my style.